Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you my experience when I was going through the checkpoint in Ghana to enter into the airport. So I moved with my brother and my um who else did I come with? I think my brother and then my brother's wife and who else? And my friend Mavis. So that day when we got there, they weighed my bag. I gave them my pass, my passport as well. And then they checked everything. And then, um, you know, they weighed my bag. Actually, my bag was supposed to weigh 50 grams, right? I'm sure, yeah. So they weighed it, and then I think they realized it was a little bit overweight, so I had to take some things out. What did I take out? I take I took no, I didn't take anything out actually. I had to transfer one or two things from that particular suitcase to another suitcase. So after I did that, I had to go back and then weigh my bag again. So I took it to the checkpoint. They weighed it, and then boom, voila, I was good to go. So they did it, and then my bag was taken away. My suitcase actually was taken away. Now I'm left to go through the checkpoint to enter to the airport where I'll be going to board my plane. So I had a backpack, and for a first traveler, I didn't really know that there are some things that it should be hidden inside the suitcase, like toothpaste, like pomade, um um lotion, cream, hair cream and stuff. I was told, but I think I forgot. So, but I hid it inside the backpack with some things. So I thought they wouldn't, see it. But, as a first traveler, I didn't know my bag was going to go through a screen that would reveal everything in the bag. So here comes me. I went through the security checkpoint. They checked me. They checked my What did they check my temperature? I think, yeah, they checked my temperature. They checked all of me, and then they took my pass and then told me to go to a stand where my ticket is going to be checked. So I went through there, and then when I got there, that was the point where my bag was going to be screened. My backpack actually was going to be screened. So um yes. So when I got there, there was a lady, and Ghana, she made me take off my shoes, which is my sneakers, and then um I removed my backpack, my jacket, and put it on the is it stroller, or I mean conveyor, or whatever it's called, which will pass through the screen or the checkpoint. So when it got there, I think they noticed something. So they had to let me stand aside. And then they opened my bag, took everything out, and realized I had a permit inside my bag. So the lady was like, "Oh, okay, this is your first time traveling, right?" I said, "Yes, please." She said, "Oh, okay. All those things, you can't go with it. You can't go into the plane with that." I said, "Really?" I forgot. So she was even advising me, next time if I'm traveling, I should try and fold them into my suitcase along with my dresses or my clothes or stuff. I said, okay. So she told me she was sorry she had to throw them in the bin. I was like, oh my God. If I had known this, or if I had remembered this, I wouldn't have, left that inside. So she took them and then put them in a bin. Anyways, it wasn't that much. It was my pomade, my African cocoa butter, and then some deodorant. Not deodorant, that was spray, right? I think perfume, yeah. So she just dumped it and then gave me my bag that I'm good to go. I said, okay. I put on my sneakers, and then she directed me to go straight and wait. My time is not yet due. So my flight will leave around, was it 9? What time did I leave there? Anyway, we'll get that later. So I went and sat there, and I was there for a while because I think the border or whatever it's called was not open for the checkpoint for me to go into the plane. So it wasn't open. So I waited and waited, and finally they came. So I showed them my plane pass, and then they checked me, and then boom, I had to go. Actually, I didn't know where I'm going, but the people I'm boarding with, I had to follow their steps, and then, lead. I mean, follow them, and then be in the lane like that. So I went, and then we all got into the plane. As soon as I entered, I was like, oh my God, this is it. That experience was amazing, but from the beginning I was kind of scared a little because that's my first time flying. I mean, in a plane, being in a plane, we always see it like that, but it wasn't bad. So I just got in, went to my seat, sat down, was patiently waiting, trying to watch some movies on the screen. And then it was finally time for us to move. Actually, where I was sitting, I had two people sit by me, two white people, a lady and a guy. And then it wasn't bad at all. But man, I was cold. Inside the plane was very, very cold. That was my first time of experiencing how cold, when they say it's cold. So I had to wrap myself with the blanket they gave me, and then I was okay. But you know me, we were served some food in the plane. I'm not the type that, neglects anything. I was able to cope with the food they gave us, this continental food. So I was able to cope. And then finally, I got to my. Actually, one thing I forgot was I did a transit. So I took um I had to go and land in Portugal. Yeah. So I went there and waited for, that was where we got to Portugal, and then I had to wait for the flight that will bring me to US. So I went there. When we got there, I had a nice experience. I had someone who took me around until the time was due, and it wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. So I'm glad in everything, though I didn't know if I have gotten to my destination or not. I was still thinking, oh my God, when will this end? Oh my God, when will I get to where I'm going? Oh my God. So when we got to Tap Portugal, over there, dollars don't work. So I had some dollars on me though, but unless you change the money into their currency before you can buy something. So I had to just, I mean, minimize myself and then cope with everything until I finally left Portugal. So, guys, wait for the next experience with me on moving from Portugal to United States of America. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll be back very soon. Love you.